Hey, what's up guys, WhirlXbow back here, and today we are still on Dead Man's Hand Warrior, still on Partor Dead Man's Hand Warrior, but as stated last time, I did do a couple modifications to the deck, so you're going to see them. I'm going to talk to you guys about why I decided to go with those modifications. So yeah, so now to get into that discussion, let's just jump right into the first game. Alright guys, I'll see you guys there. Okay, so it's an odd Demon Hunter. So I think my changes will actually come in handy in this matchup. That's actually pretty good. This whole hand is like okay. Okay, so as you see, Warpath was added to the deck. I did cut Parrot. So I guess I shouldn't really call it Parrot or Dead Man's Hand anymore. So I guess I could say why I initially picked the list I did. So initially, I was reading things on the Discord group. I couldn't figure out how to link it. I'm not too familiar with Discord still. I normally have people send me links instead of sending other people links. So, okay, you could shut the fuck up. Ah, yes. That's what I expected. I don't want to play Armorsmith yet, so just your power. So, what was I getting at? Oh yeah. So I was reading things. So initially, why I picked it was because I was reading things, and people were saying, yeah, it's like a good deck. Yeah, it's a cool deck. Whatever. So like, you know what? Sure, I'll try it. And to me, I found that it wasn't good. Maybe if I was better with the deck, maybe a whole bunch of things. I could have been better. But for me, in the situation I was in, it wasn't the right choice. So I decided, okay, time to move on. So I took the base of that deck, and I added cards that I like to play, and I thought were really good. So initially, as you guys know, I wasn't playing a lot of the more control-y cards. I wasn't playing, the more gain health cards, right? No Eternium Rovers, no Risky Skippers, no Armorsmiths. So yeah, like none of those cards. I wasn't playing Battle Rage, and I was playing a list that had Bran and Double Cold Light Oracle. So I decided to change that to playing those cards, but with a lot more of the board control cards I was playing in my old list. You know, Warpaths, Blood Razors. What was the other card? Oh, and Bulwark. I know Bulwark's not really a board control card, but it's just a really powerful card. Especially against a lot of the aggro decks. I felt like in yesterday's video, we played a lot of aggro decks. I felt like that would be a card that would be really good. So I figured, you know what? It's pretty good. That's really good for me. Actually, taking the damage here is really good, because now this draws me 3 cards this turn. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it. It's a little bit greedy to go for it, but drawing the cards here is really important. So being able to draw 3 cards here is just a lot of value. The double Warpath is very, very nice. So yeah. So after like going through all those different games and realizing that, okay, maybe if you were playing against, you were playing against a lot of the control decks, the Parrot build would be really good. So I think it's more consistent in drawing your really good cards. So it might be more consistent in that regard. But I think overall, if you're starting to face like aggro and you're facing other shit like that, the deck is much, much worse. This is my opinion. I might be wrong. I might be right. Honestly, I'm not exactly sure, but that's my first try with the deck. That's kind of what I figured. So now the reason why I added these cards is I find there's some cards that really help against aggro, and I think just by adding the card Kargath, your control matchup is still fairly good. I don't think it's a bad matchup by any means. Here Warpath is fine. Warpath twice hero power. I'm at 29 health at this point, which is a very high life total. And I still have another Warpath to combo with Acolyte of Pain, which is really, really good, actually. So, yeah. I find I probably just talked there a little bit in circles. But, I guess to just summarize real quick, I think adding the more board wipes, the more dealing 1 damage, it helps Plague of Wrath, and it's going to probably help overall in just dealing with boards. And I think removing the cards that help you against control isn't that big of a deal, for the sole fact that that's actually really good. I have enough mana for that, yeah. That's super good. We're able to kill that, and we're drawing a card. That Dirty Rat's actually also pretty nice. I might be able to take something that he doesn't expect me to take. You know, maybe another Henchland Thug, a Lowly Squire, more freeze. That'd be pretty good. It also draws me another card if he doesn't kill Akho here, or if he doesn't kill the Risky Skipper. So yeah, that's basically how I wanted to summarize that. I also added Forge of Souls as a little bit more draw. I think Forge of Souls might be slightly better in this version of the deck because I'm playing more weapons than Corsair's Cache, because you're drawing 2 cards, so it helps a lot. I can Warpath here. I can Dirty Rat Warpath, which is pretty good. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with that. Because I'm able to Warpath to kill this. Or I can pull that. And now I'm sad. That's a really good draw, though. So next turn I can theoretically kill this Baku. That was the worst minion, quite literally, for him to have in hand. I don't know what's in his hand. I guess I probably just got really unlucky and pulled the 1 and 3 of Baku, but... yeah. Oh, he has Twin Slice, yeah. So my guess is his hand was probably Twin Slice, which is very unfortunate for me. But here I can gain a lot of health, which is a really good... Ooh, that's also a really good card to draw. I think I have to go for the card draw here, though. That's an insane draw, eventually. I can also go for this. Shield Slam here allows me to hero power, and this might be able to kill multiple things. It also comes with Plague of Wrath, so that's a little bit important. Alright. I think we win this one. It might be a little bit early for me to say that, but... I feel like we're just super ahead at this point. He has 4 cards in hand. Our hand is like all removal. And we're dropping a Khartut Defender. And we're also at like 33 life. Yeah, okay. So his hand was double Twin Slice Baku. So he just happened to draw the best card for the current hand. He should have played Second Slice there. Unless this card has Outlast. But even then, I don't know. Because now I know exactly what's in his hand, and he can't be playing Altruist, so I don't have to worry about that. This is also good, just because it's going to tank, theoretically, 2 hits. That's fine. That's really bad, actually. So it was for an Outlast card. I find it's kind of scary, the fact that the aggro deck is almost outdrawing the combo deck that plays solely draw cards. Kargath Prime is a free win, if I draw it. Oh, it's so bad. But yeah, Kargath Prime is probably a free win if I draw it. Yeah. I don't think he can beat this. Yeah, I just don't think he can actually win from here. Twin Slice, Twin Slice. It's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage currently that he's able to burst me with. He could be playing Leroy, so that would be 17 damage. He doesn't even break through my armor. Meta, that's fine. He has to kill my... This is only when he attacks, right? Yeah, whenever this attacks and kills a minion. It's not whenever it kills a minion. If it was whenever it killed a minion, that'd be a little bit broken. Also, I mean, yeah, that tanks to 4 damage. I just need to draw a Blood Razor or Acolyte of Pain here. Or Garrosh. Garrosh is also really good. His hand is probably Twin Slice something garbage. The one thing I guess I can add on to talking about the deck, I would really like to find room for a Scrap Golem in the list, for the sole reason that it's very, very good against control. It is the better card over Khartut Defender against control, because armor stacks higher than 30, where health only stacks up to 30. My buddy, you misordered that. Buddy, you misordered that bad. I don't really want to drop that here. We're still at such a high life total. I'm pretty sure we're still fine. Especially with Bladestorm and Plague in hand. We just need to find Khartut Defender or Dead Man's Hand. The reason I don't play Bulwark there is just because I am looking for Dead Man's Hand. Okay. I can... Acolyte of Pain would have been one of the better draws, but this is fun. I don't really care about that. I'm able to shuffle in Plagues. Now, I don't think. No, even Twin Slice doesn't even help him here. He has to use both hits of his weapon to kill this, unless he top decks Consume Magic, or if he has I-Beam number 2. Or, yeah, he needs a second Consume Magic, and I think that list only plays 1. So, yeah, I think we are definitely in a very, very good position. We're still at 30 health. We're at 31 health. So, and we're about to gain 1 more health with Armorsmith. But I guess we're about to take one as well. What can he have in hand? Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Take 5, that's fine. 26 health against a fucking... What's his face? Demon Hunter. If I play this, it just gets hero power down. I don't have to yet. This is 7 damage. 7 is a lot, but what can he top deck to kill me? I'm at 18. Not much. I mean, okay, even just playing this here is enough, like, theoretically 1 hit, so that saves me, it gives me 1 health and would save me 5 damage, 5 health. Yeah, I find that's fine. It saves me 5 health either way. This way it just gains me an extra health. He can't have a third I-Beam because that dice can only play 2. Unless he like plays Scourgelord and then goes Scourgelord into I-Beam, but I don't think Scourgelord's played in a while. There's just so many better cards to be playing. So yeah, I think the biggest amount of burst he has left is Hero Power, Second Slice, Leroy, and I don't even know if that list plays Leroy. Leroy doesn't kill me though. Yeah, so it saved me 7 health. I mean, not really, but we can pretend it saved me 7 health. Alright. Now I can't lose the game. I'm attacking face because I draw Bulwark. This way he needs to do 4 sources of damage, which he can only deal maximum of 3. And next turn I drop N'Zoth, and I can't lose. Right? I'm trying to think of every single possible combination of cards that Demon Hunters can play. I'm like, I could get double Pyro, but he can't play Pyro, but... they don't have any spell-based burst. He can't be playing Kayn to get through the taunt minions. Yeah, I don't think he can kill me from here. The rest of his deck is Henchman Thug, Satyr Overseer, probably a Leroy, maybe a Consume Magic, possibly the 3-drop weapon, but I doubt it. He would have played it by now. That's good. It's going to draw me, hopefully, Bulwark, 1 Blood Razor. Oh, I completely forgot that was a Death Rattle minion. I should have killed the 2-2. It doesn't matter. Yeah, there's the Overseer. Oh, and Battle Fiends. Battle Fiends is the 1-drop. Yeah, I should have killed the 3-2 here. Now he gets to kill a Khartut Defender, but... oh well. It's almost like I'm at too high of a health total to actually care. Yeah. I could have BM'd Hero Power Plagued. It always feels good to beat up on a Demon Hunter player. No matter what format you're playing, it just feels good. Anyways, so yeah, so I covered why I changed my list and why I think this is slightly better. And yeah, let's just jump right into the next game. Alright, so I guess this is going to be the more realistic game to see if the changes were worth it. Since this is probably a Pirate Warrior, if I had to guess, I want to keep Dirty Rat so bad. I'm going to keep Dirty Rat. It's a little greedy, but I think it's worth it. Bulwark is very, very solid. Shield Slam is okay. I need him not to play anything on 1, and then I can hero power on 2, then he puts a ship cannon on 2. Doesn't coin out a 1-drop. It could be Dead Man's Hand, in which case Dirty Rat is actually insane. Dirty Rat can by itself win you the Dead Man's Hand mirror. Don't coin out a pirate, don't coin out a pirate. Fuck me. Coining out a pirate here is, oh my god, it's the best pirate to coin out to. Okay. I thought he did it. Oh my god, he has everything. This is bringing me back to a game we played yesterday. Bulwark is bad. It saves me 5 health, so it doesn't actually do anything. I think I have to dig for Warpath. I should have shield slam shipped cannon. Because then it would have died to the Warpath. If he drops, he can't win anymore. I need to play this first. No, yeah, I just die. Huh. I got God Shroud. That's... Fuck Pirate Warrior. Actually, fuck him. Why did they think that was a good... Like... Oh my god. So, the changes didn't matter there because I died on turn 4. Okay, that is a god draw. You can't really get mad about those, but... It happened to me twice yesterday, too. That's the last 3 times I played against Pirate Warrior, it's been retarded shit like that. Anyways, let's just jump right into the next one, alright? I'll see you guys there. Okay, hopefully now we have a game where he doesn't draw actually the perfect playing Pirate Warrior. Bloodraiser is really good. Reforge the Souls could be good, but I think I need to find Warpath. If I Warpath or Bladestorm. Okay, there's Bladestorm. At least this can kill something, depending on what he... not even. This is a good card, but... Why isn't this 3 mana? What is this bullshit again? If he plays Ship's Canyon here, I'll be so fucking tilted. See, this is why I don't like Bladestorm and why I cut it down to 1. Bladestorm is fucking awful against this deck. And I think Pirate Warrior, like, all the super aggro decks have a lot of 1 health minions. Having a lot of 1 health minions make it so... That's so bad for me. Warpath was the only really good draw there. This theoretically gains me 4 health here. So, yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. This matchup's so hard. I feel like if they have a Parachute Brigand on turn 1 or turn 2, it's an instant lose, almost. Yeah, so he gives me 4 health as expected. Oh, that's so good. That is the worst trade he could have done. That's super good for me. Okay. I think he inted it there. This coin Bloodraiser now is so good. Okay, okay. That kind of brought us back into the game. Depending what he plays here, Bladestorm can take it out. Or smack with the weapon. So that's like super good for me. Especially if he goes Lackey Hero Power. I mean, that's like the weakest play he could legitimately do. But Lackey Hero Power or 1 health minion Hero Power would be really good for us. 3 health minion is a little bit awkward. 3 health minion is... Actually, it's not even that awkward, because Bladestorm is, like, solid against this. As long as I can survive, it's solid. That is the best hero power for him if I wasn't using my Bladestorm now. So his hand is double Lackey. Don't play Lackey. Fuck. Okay, that's okay. That's fine. Risky skipper. That's pretty solid. We can gain 7 dexterity, and then we play a taunt minion. We're in a difficult spot. Yeah, unless these are all 1 health minions, we're in a very difficult spot. Like, if he plays 4 1 health minions, then we can win. But if he doesn't, that's... Oh my god. We had to hope he didn't get the value lackeys. Okay, that's a 1 health minion. Play the other lackey, please. Please have it be, like, deal 2 damage or something. I need to play shield block here, just to be at a more comfortable health total. This is super risky, especially if that's a deal 2 damage lackey. It's super risky. But if it's not, then we're in a really good position because we can drop Khartut next turn. And this is a game where we don't have to get max value out of Dead Man's Hand, where we could just Dead Man's Hand and N'Zoth twice and probably win. Because if it gets to a point where that is probably the worst dragon he could have gotten. I guess maybe Alex Shaw's. No, like the thing is that this one's just a board now. Yeah, double pay. He inted with that hit. I know I always say things like, oh, he inted, oh, whatever. But that hit was just dumb. I guess it meant I can only play 1 minion, but if I was playing 1 minion, his thing was dying anyways. We're actually at a fair amount of health. 23 is pretty high, all things said. Although he hasn't played like his ship's cannons or anything like that yet, so we have to get to a point where we can Blood Razor Plague them away. Or Garrosh hit, but hopefully I can drop this thing. That's such a bad draw. Like, it's such a bad draw for us. Because the more value he gets out of his cards... Yeah. That's almost good. This is an addition. This is theoretically 11 life. So it's going to take a hit from a 3 guy, hit from the 1 guy, then hit from the hero power. So it's 5 health gain from him not being able to punch me in the face. And then the death rattle gains me 6 life. So 11 health gain. That's super good. If he plays 1 health minions, then Blood Razor becomes super good. I feel like this was probably one of the weakest hero powers he could have got. Like, even, like, that's super bad for me. That's super, super bad for me. Everything that just happened was super bad for me. I'm gonna take 1 hit from that, correct? Yeah. Being able to take 1 hit from this means I can drop this guy. I have only health gain at this point, but I think that should be fine. Because that wipes off so much damage. This is theoretically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage. If that's the deal 2 damage guy. If it's a Leroy, it's only 10 damage. Yeah. So if they don't God Draw, we actually have a fairly good possibility of winning. That's good to know. Depending on what he plays here, the correct play is actually to Acolyte of Pain hit with our weapon. And then to deal 1 damage to everything, killing this and drawing a card. I mean, especially if we hit Dead Man's Hand. We want to hit Dead Man's Hand. Yeah, okay. This positioning is really bad for us, though. Because now we have to take 2. Or... I don't actually... I can draw 3 cards instead. Drawing 3 cards here is super good. Armorsmith is a fantastic draw. Dead Man's Hand is a fantastic draw. Acolyte of Pain is also a really good draw. So now we can do this hero power. Gains us 2 life. Actually, I was wrong. I said that we have no more armor gain, but we have Eternium Rover and Armorsmith. Even Leroy, we don't die here. It's only 7 damage. And we can deal with Leroy, which is the big thing. I think we win this. I know it's a little early to say. He still has 16 cards to deal with. That is one of the worst cards for us that he could have drawn. But I think we win this solely out of value. Unless this is like Dragon Lackey could like fuck us over, but yeah, that's fine. That's one of the best cards he could have gotten. I want to have another copy of Armorsmith, but I do need another copy of Acolyte. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. This is fine. Oh, I almost misordered that. Oh, I can't do it now. Oh, that's actually a really good draw. So we shuffled in another Battle Rage, which is more card draw. Shuffled in more Armorsmiths, which is really good because more armor is better. And we shuffled in N'Zoth. And, yeah. Okay, that's fine. He didn't kill the Armorsmith, which is really good for us. That's Ankar. It's the last weapon in his deck, almost for sure. That is really bad because that can get him Execute or Plague of Wrath, yeah. Which kills this without gaining me armor. Almost anything else gains me armor, so that's fine. And if he can't kill it, I mean, hit hero power gains me 2 armor. That's really bad too. That's okay. Question mark. Ooh, that's a really good draw though. I can hit hero power. I gain 2 more armor that way. It's a little greedy, but how many cards do I have in 7? So this draws me 3. Plague is kind of bad. It's kind of bad. This is really this is better. Roughly. I want to play the other Battle Rage, but I can't. Actually, I can. There's nothing I really care about burning in the deck. And if I draw Shield Slam, or if I draw Ethereum Rover, I'm fine. Actually, Ethereum Rover, that's fine. Alright. He can't have a Whirlwind effect. A Whirlwind effect gains me, what, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 armor? That's insane. He has to kill both Armorsmiths here. Yeah, I think we win this one because he didn't God draw. Right, so you see how last game he summoned his entire hand on turn 1 and had 10 power on the board on turn 1? Or in 1 turn? He legit went from having 0 to having 10 power on the board and dealt me 10. It was insane. Or dealt me 9. And had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I guess only 8 power. But it's still retarded. Oh, this was the best dragon for him to get, huh? This is fine now. Super fine. He has to hit. It's probably gonna be hit. Him drawing cards is fine with me. So I drop this, and now I have a cheat minion to block hits from this. I can hit hero power. No, I don't want that to... I don't want that to get hit by the hero power. Because it makes his things a little bit more awkward to play. Why can't this hit face? I would have... If Shield Slam could go face, Warrior would be the dumbest class in the game. Okay, so yeah, we're in a really good position. Oh, and as I grab for my drink, I forgot to tell you guys to go grab a drink. I'm drinking me a Pepsi because I'm a fat fuck and I really want to have a Pepsi because I did a lot of hard work today. The acoustics in my room should be fixed in roughly 2 days, I hope. So yeah, just be aware that this sound is not permanent. It's really starting to piss me off, so I'm glad that tomorrow I should be able to move most of my furniture back in and then be getting the rest of it on the next day. I was gonna say Saturday, but the next day is Wednesday. It's Wednesday, my dude. I fucking love that meme. Okay. Good thing we have the card Plague of Wrath. We don't care. I don't think we care. We have another N'Zoth deck. Get through these. We have 44 health gain on the board at the moment. That's more damage than there is in his entire deck. I'm fairly certain. He cannot get through all of these, so it's fine. And what doesn't die to the 3/4s dies to hero power, so they can. That's actually a really good draw for him. It allows him to kill an extra guy that will now die to hero power, but it's fine. I don't actually have to hero power. I can just shade the 3/1s in. Yeah. Or I should have hit face. I should have hit face and hero powered. He would have died if I did. I'm fucking boosted. I don't want to hero power down a 1/1. I'm not scared enough of the 1/1 if I drop Bulwark here. I guess I don't have any more Bulwarks left in my deck, but I don't think it matters. We have another N'Zoth is the big thing. And we have Kargath still. And Kargath Brian gains us 10 health. I'm waiting to shuffle in more Kargath Brians with Dead Man's Hand, which is why I'm still holding on to them. And I don't want to shuffle in too many Plagues and whatnot, because they're like dead cards. Die. Hey, big win. Big win. See, we can beat Power Warrior, we just have to have them not draw like actual fucking gods. We're one spell away, that's obnoxious. Anyways, with all that being said, I'm gonna have to call it for tonight. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you guys did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Rep the gang. And I'm gonna see you guys in the next one, where I think we're gonna play more of this no longer parrot Dead Man's Hand, but anti-aggro Dead Man's Hand. That's what I'm gonna call it. And yeah, anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright guys? Peace.